YouTube, what's up? King the Barber here, back with another video, back with another product review. So today's product we're going to review today is going to be these trimmers I picked up from my local barber supply store, Elegance Barber Zone. And when I saw these trimmers, they looked and kind of reminded me of the Babyliss Gold FX. So I had to pick these things up and test these things out and see, are they just as good as a Babyliss Gold FX? But before we get into this trimmer here, make sure you guys smash that subscribe button. Also, give the video a thumbs up if you like the content, and follow me on my Instagram page at Kingmelifestyles. So without further ado, let's just roll that intro.
Beats by King.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. So we are talking about this trimmer I picked up from my local barber supply store. Now, before we open up this box, let's just read off, well, some of the description it says on this box. Is not very much, guys, but let's start off with the box itself. It says, written in gold, is Hair Clipper Professional. I guess that's the name of the trimmer, not sure. Let's turn this box over, and on the back it has this little white strip here. First thing, it reads that it's a rechargeable hair clipper. First line, it talks about the adapter, which we don't really care about that. Second line, it reads that it's charging time about 2 hours, and then underneath that it says usable time about 3 hours. And then underneath that, it shows 5 different little pictures there. On the first picture, it reads that it's the sharp of the cutting tool. That's what it says. I'm not sure what that means. The next picture shows that it's quick charging. Next, it says long service life. The next picture shows ergonomic design. And then the last picture, it shows strong motor. And then it also shows the picture of the trimmer. Again, looks like the Babyliss Gold FX. So let's head over to my station and open up this bad boy and take a look inside. So the first thing out of the box is going to be this template that they give you. It says operating instructions. Basically, it's going to give you details about the trimmers and some other items that this trimmer comes with. So next out of the box is going to be the trimmer itself. Let's take off this plastic bag piece here. So my first impression of this trimmer is that, yeah, it definitely looks like the Babyliss Gold FX, except for, I want to say the color's off a little bit. This seems a little bit more gold than the Babyliss Gold FX. Take a look. So let's start off with some of the design and some of the details of this trimmer. Starting off with the blade, of course, a gold blade that kind of looks like the Andis blade. So you are able to swap out blades if you want to use your Andis blade if you don't like this blade. The head part of this trimmer, I really like that it has these little grooves on the side of this trimmer. And moving on to the front part of the trimmer, it doesn't have any name on it. The Babyliss trimmer does. It has Babyliss written on it. And this one is blank. Moving on to the on and off switch of this trimmer. It has these two little grooves so you can feel. So the barbell grip part of the trimmer is the same, just like the Babyliss Gold FX. Moving on to the bottom is where you're gonna see the charging light. So when you're charging this thing up, this part lights up. On the Babyliss Gold FX, it lights up on the top here. On the bottom, you're gonna have your hook to hang your trimmer up if you wanna do that as well. The adapter goes in the bottom, just like the Gold FX. So what's cool about this charging is that I did try to hook up my Gold FX charging, and it does work. So you are able to use the same charging cord if you want to do that. As far as the weight of this trimmer is lighter than the Gold FX. So that's pretty much as far as the little details about this trimmer. Let's see what else comes inside the box. All right, so first thing out of the box is gonna be the USB charging cord here. Again, which is dope, you can use the Gold FX charging cord if you don't wanna use this one. This cord seems very sturdy, doesn't seem flimsy at all. All right, so next up is gonna be the oil that this trimmer comes with. You know, every trimmer and clipper comes with oil. Next is gonna be the cleaning brush. And the last thing that comes inside the box is gonna be the guards that the trimmer comes with. So that's kind of cool. You get guards with your trimmer. So back to the trimmer itself. Now, when you really compare it to the Babyliss Gold FX, you can see that the color difference is a lot different as far as the color. And then we also have the black Gold FX as well. And you can see that it's still the same size. This trimmer is a lot lighter. So to turn this trimmer on, this middle button here, you just flick it up to turn it on, and to turn it off, you flick it down. So once the trimmer is on, you're gonna see a little blue ring light on the bottom of this trimmer. So when I did try to take off the little barbell on this trimmer, wire is hooked up to there, so it kind of blocks from taking off this little barbell. So I did try to see if the Babyliss Gold FX blade will fit on this trimmer, and it did not fit. But the Andis blades do, so if you're a fan of the GTX blade, you can use it on this trimmer. So we gotta do the sound check on this trimmer. So let's turn this thing on and see how loud it gets. Now let's compare it to the actual Gold FX. So I want to say that the Gold FX is just a tad bit louder than this trimmer. So that's a bonus for this trimmer. All right, guys, so the big question is, does these trimmers hit? And what I mean by hit, does these trimmers leave sharp lines? And I want to say right out the box, no, you have to zero gap these for it to hit a little sharper. And once I zero gapped it, the lines were a little bit more sharper. But once I put on the Andis GTX blade, it got better. But is it better than the Babyliss Gold FX trimmer? That's the question we want to know. Is this trimmer better than this trimmer? And I want to say this trimmer right here is definitely still king as far as cordless trimmers. This trimmer, you got to do a little bit more modifications for it to hit the way you want it to hit. But it's decent. Is it crown worthy or trash worthy? And I want to say that today we're going to trash this trimmer. It is a decent trimmer, but it'll never be on my roster. I just don't see myself using this trimmer. It's decent. It's a good maybe personal trimmer, or if you're on a road somewhere and just as a backup, maybe. And as far as my taste level for trimmers, I just don't see myself ever using this trimmer. So that's going to be a wrap on today's video. These were interesting. I'm glad that I at least picked them up and got a chance to try them out. And they're, like I said, they're okay, but I just don't see myself using these. I hope you guys enjoyed this content. Please guys, help the channel grow by liking this video. Also, drop a comment if you guys want to know anything about this trimmer and where you can pick it up. I will also leave a link on the description below on where I got this trimmer. I'll see you guys on the next video.